We're also learning that the reach of this violence has brought the Madison School District to action.
Students in more than 17 schools across the city and some in other districts have connections to those involved. News 3's Jessica Arp explains what the district is doing to help.
Well, safety is the biggest concern at this point. There have been no threats on the schools themselves, but staff is working hard to make sure kids and families connected to the folks involved in this violence feel safe both at school and getting there and home.
Owing to these 3 homicides, I believe in talking to my colleagues over at MMSD, you have at least a total of 17 various children connected to these victims.
Police Chief Mike Koval expressed his concern yesterday about how 3 homicides in the Madison area in a span of weeks has left its mark on the community, including on the children close to those involved.
We're finding that if you can almost do an algorithm on victims and suspects by how many witnessed violent acts they've seen from birth. It's not random.
You can imagine that that would be profoundly unsettling.
The Madison School District says the actual number of students connected to people involved in the crimes as suspects or victims is much larger, spanning at least 17 of their schools across the city, and they've been actively trying to make sure those students and families feel safe.
For some families, that has meant relocation. So out of their neighborhood into a different neighborhood, and so the school district has helped provide some transportation and now is working with other agencies also to coordinate those transportation efforts.
They've also been trying to create some sense of normalcy at school, acknowledging that a connection to events this troubling can be a distraction and letting that empathy drive contact with each student.
They're no longer available for learning or for responsiveness to what's happening on the board when they're thinking about, I wonder if my mom's safe, I wonder if my siblings are safe, I wonder if I'm going to have a place to sleep tonight.
Now, Madison isn't the only district with students affected either. The coordinator we talked to there said some other districts are offering the same support to some of their students.
Jessica Arp reporting for us tonight. Jess, thank you.